What's happening, folks, and welcome to another match reaction today as we react to Manchester United's 5-2 victory over Bournemouth at Old Trafford this afternoon in the Premier League. First of all, like I always say, like down below and comment on the video yourself, put your thoughts on the match, and subscribe to both this channel and the second channel, which got Last of Us Part 2 and a new game also coming on there very soon as well, which I'll announce on that channel as well. So, yeah, where do you start with that game? What I liked from the outset, team selection was the team was our best selection. Now, the only issue I've got with this team is centre-back partnership. I'm not quite sure Lindelof is the right guy, but it's since come out that it was taken off at half-time due to a back problem. So maybe that was why I was seeing things I wasn't quite happy with. There's a few balls on the side that he was slow to get across to in the first half. But if he's got a back problem, then that will probably affect it. I know when I've got a back problem, I can't even walk properly. The man run after a pacey striker. So yeah, and United started off struggling with the ball at the back. Now, there was a few times in the game, De Gea and Maguire and other players got a bit caught on the ball. And it is an issue United need to sort out is we don't seem to be fully comfortable all the time playing out from the back. So that needs to be addressed, whether it's personnel or training or positioning, whatever it may be they think is the issue, that needs to be addressed. I personally think De Gea's got a bit of a problem with distribution now from the back. And the first goal it's poor from both of them. It's poor from... I'm just seeing it now. It just cuts through Maguire too easily. De Gea is... This needs to stop the... It's I've seen it again actually live now on the review. So the ball comes out to Maguire and he just gets done too easily. Then De Gea, he just needs to come across more to his near post and he's not a goal. And he gets beaten too easily. So they're both at fault for the goal. You can just decide which. If you could argue that, well, if Maguire defends better, if Maguire defends better, it's not a goal or chance. And then if you look at De Gea, you can argue, well, if he's a bit further across, then it's not an issue. So it's one of those things. And it was constant problems at the back for United in the first half. They seemed to break quite a few times. But what I like about this United side was I was sat there watching the game previously. If we 1-0 down, I thought, here we go again. Dominate the game now, not get that goal and struggle. But United came roaring back. Greenwood with a fantastic goal. This kid could be as good as anybody really. He's got so much potential. I'm not being excited by the player at United since Ronaldo came in to the team and started to kick on. And this kid's got sky's limit. I agree with Rio. The sky's limit. The goal is quality. Yes, people can quote the goalkeeper being an issue there, but look what he does for the first bit. He moves forward, tricks the defender, then drives it in, and then the first VAR call. Not go for the mods, go for the major ones. So many, I can't remember how many. Can't get everything in this review. Penalty, handball. People definitely a penalty. It's unfortunate, but it is, and it affected the play. And I was surprised Rush was taking it. I really was. I don't know how the penalties work at United. Is it simply just on the day they decide still, or is there a seniority thing with it? But Rush needed a goal. He needed a goal desperately. And no matter how you get them, he got it today with a penalty. And then United just went on. You can see the tempo was up, the confidence was much higher, and the third goal is the goal of the game, isn't it? Again, it's a Bruno Fernandes assist. 2 goals and assists today. Goal of the game. It could be one of the goals of the season as well. Martial cuts inside his right foot and bends it beautifully. I don't care who's in there, nobody's saving that. It's fantastic goal. 3-1 United thinking, yeah, this is fantastic. This is a great response. United used to go behind in games and say, you know what, screw it. Go after it and get more goals, and they've got win. Well, that's time in games anyway, but you know what I mean. Fantastic for United first half. Then the made change at half time, and the issue we had, like I said at the start of the review, reared its head again, which was the passing out from the back. It is a thing United are not great at, and I think at times they overcomplicate it. They try and just keep it at the bottom, and sometimes they can just get the ball at the field and just reset. And there was constant problem with De Gea to give it away a few times. Bayer gave it away. Maguire gave it away. And the penalty. It comes off his shoulder, in my opinion. And they gave an offside earlier on. Now, again, I'm trying to remember the VAR calls. The Rashford offside in the second half was given because his shoulder was offside, I believe. I'm trying to remember it now. I can vision it in my head, and I think that's what it was. So, how is that offside? If we thought right here. So Rashford goes offside because his shoulder is a part he can play the ball with and score from. If that's what they deem to be offside, but Bailly can't control it for a penalty. That's not a penalty. It's not a penalty. I think it's on the line in terms of positioning wise. It is, because I think it's on the line into big on lines in the penalty. As far as I'm aware, to change that rule, but it's not a penalty in my view. It's not. And before you get into the guys, I'll get to the free kick in a second. So yeah, they scored a penalty, and you're thinking, oh, here we go. And United were really rocking at that point. They were looking dodgy at the back. I think you could argue the change at half time didn't help things. And then what United used to do when they were getting rocky, go and get another one. And the goal from Greenwood is quality. This kid is just unreal. Again, he's forced away from goal. He's on his he's on his weaker foot. I don't know. Don't think he has one. And he fires into the far corner. And that was a big. That was the goal that won the game, in my opinion. After that, the United were in control of the game, and were comfortable, in my opinion. There's a few attacks from Bournemouth now, here and there, but United seemed to settle down after that fourth goal went in. It just got United back onto an even keel. Now the fifth goal. First of all, what a free kick from Bruno Fernandes. Keeper, I'd be questioning the keeper, I agree, but still a fantastic goal. They didn't give it as offside because of I didn't see the offside originally, but then they look at it again, and the angle that BT Sport have showed and the freeze that they showed shows that Matic's heel is offside. This is what I'm talking about with VAR. We benefit from that one. So, in my opinion, it should have been a penalty, and Bruno's goal arguably shouldn't have stood. And again, you get into like blocking the view and impeding and that kind of thing. It's one of those things. It's a grey, not grey area, but it's like it's just a thing. Is he into the thing or not? Well, is he or is he not? It's one of those. So yeah, me personally, on VAR, I want it to go to the way it was in the World Cup in Russia, whereby it's referee looks at the decision and he decides, not a person in Stockley Park whether it is looking at it. I'm all for them saying we think it's offside. This, come over, look at it. And then he decides. It just feels like it's, for me personally, it's like referee's going to say, well, it's not my decision, I didn't do it. It's like, no, you're referee in the game, you decide what the decision is. I'm fine with VAR being in the game. I think it's a good thing. I'm fine with them getting involved in decisions and clarifying something. But the referee needs to look at the monitors and look at it. They have to change that rule. Unless it's like something like, did he, okay, there's a big, I don't know, I'm trying to think of something that's obvious. Offside could be one, but then again, it's so minute at times. But it just feels like referee needs to look at it and confirm it, saying, okay, we's offside, confirm it. He looks over, if he's 5 seconds ago, I see it, and he gives a decision. Accountability for the referees, not the VAR. That's the problem. Is it feels like the referees are just got a free pass. Like, we're going to take them out of VAR, sort it out for us, and they got the blame for it if we get. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me personally, I want to see the referees look at the VAR screens themselves. And I don't think there's a penalty for Bournemouth. I don't believe the goal for Bruno should have stood if you go by the offside law. And then they've actually got one just like a millimetre offside, wasn't it? And I think it was his shoulder that played him on, I believe. Shoulder was offside. So if that's the case, then, so it's one of those things. VAR, people talk about VAR and said, well, it's going to be taking all of the debate away from football. It's not. It's actually increasing it, actually, with how, inconsistent it can be and how awkward it is. So, after that, United just then had the game under control. They took off, obviously, Martial and Rashford, and Greenwood as well. Didn't get a hat-trick, but that's okay. James nearly got through with a misplaced pass. Igalo almost scored one. Bruno had a shot from long range. I think if a Pogba nearly went in. Fred had one later on. United have goals in this team now. The worry I've got, and it's a real fear I have about the owners, is they're going to see this and think, picking these off now, start trying to be clever again in the market. No. Just where you go again. You've done really well. Go again. Get your Sancho deal done. And or Grealish or Van der Beek or whoever else he's looking at. Go again. Because this team has still got issues in depth. If we lose Pogba and Bruno for a long period of time, we have an issue. So we need to just keep going. Yes, there's potential here. I think the forward line is fine into the strikers. I still want a right winger in. Sancho feels like it's the guy. There's reports coming out that they've agreed personal terms. So, folks, interruption. So, yeah, Sancho's deal need to do is talk that the personals have been agreed. I still don't want to buy that because United have burnt me in the past with so many players. I can rack off number 3 right now. Ramos, Vidal, Schneider. Who else did we not get? Who I thought we were going to get at one point. Morata I thought we were going to get, and I was excited to get him in, but then we got Lukaku because it wasn't too bad. Who else did I? Fabregas was another one I thought we were going to get. So playing players down the years. So you need to keep going and invest in that team because if you lose those players long term, there's a lack of depth, and that is still an issue going forward. But there's young players coming through that are exciting. The front three look deadly right now, and yeah, you finally got a team that looks like it's positive. It looks like a team that looks confident. So yeah, I don't see many negatives here, but there's still things to work on. I think the centre-back partnership for Maguire is an issue. I think left-back could be an issue, maybe, but then again, Williams developed down that side. So yeah, and like I said, guys, will we get top 4 this year? I don't know. It's still up in the air, but again, I keep stressing it, and we might not get top 4 this season, but the forward long-term thinking looks very, very good for United. If we don't get top 4 this season, well, because of this part of the season, it'd be in October and November and December. We basically had like Pereira and Lingard starting games together and zero creativity and one striker up front who could score the goals. Now you've got everyone chipping in with goals and looking lively. The only person now missing the goal is Pogba. So yeah. So, man of the match for me, Bruno. Bruno. Greenwood, actually. Greenwood. He was... They're showing the penalty decision again. That's not a penalty for Bailly. They're showing on TV now. That's his shoulder. So, yeah. Anyway. Man of the match, Greenwood. Bruno was very close behind. And, yeah. United roll on to Thursday now, where hopefully no 3 points against Villa. Good interesting game to have an approach, though, because they need to get the win. But also, they need to... obviously bear in mind how good we are attacking wise. So, and they shouldn't the match offside. Yeah. Anyway, shouldn't be given as a goal that. I would just see it now on TV. So, yeah, I'll see you on Thursday night for the next review. And yeah, I'll see you there. Thanks for watching, folks. See you later. Bye bye.